Hello, welcome to Amy Toft Yoga. This is chair yoga, and I have a new and fabulous location just for this time. So you can see Bald Mountain behind me, possibly, and it is a beautiful warm day, so I just put on a big sweater and here we are. So let's begin, as we do, with breathing into the sides of our diaphragm like we're going east and west. And then we'll send our breath east and west and also south. So to the sides and down. Now we'll let our breath go to the sides, east and west, down to the south, and also north, up here in our chest. So we'll expand our diaphragm like the world, like a globe. And don't work really hard at this. If you just think about it, it will happen. So just take a couple more breaths on your own. Then blink your eyes open, hands cupping the knees. We're going to do a seated Sphinx pose. So we'll press our arms as straight as we can and look forward. Maybe this isn't really Sphinx, but that's what I'm calling it today. Okay, now I'm going to put both hands on one knee. Bend the other knee out to the side. Maybe I'll hold that knee up here. I'm preparing for dancer, which we'll do later. And then, we don't have a lot of room on this side, but wanted to try to get the best view of the mountain that we could. Just hold out your other leg, sitting up tall. Okay, I'm going to stand up. And we'll do, it's hard with this crust of snow, but it was kind of too crusty to shovel it. So we're just going to do range of motion, which is so important to do every day. We'll begin with our neck. Just let your chin come to your chest and look over one shoulder, chin back to the chest, look over the other shoulder. Back down, look over, just taking your time. Any little tight places, just maybe give them a little extra time. And then chin back, chin up. This time we'll start the other way. So go to the other direction, bring your ear close to your shoulder, let your shoulders stay down, and then like a rainbow, your head just arcs up and over. Just back and forth, taking a little time any place you might need that. Okay, chin back to center. Just let that land. Notice if your neck feels a little longer, maybe a little looser. And then we'll begin with one hand. Just lift the arm up. You probably can't see my palm, but I'm going to flip it and put it down behind me. So straight up, flip, and back. Let me sideways. Straight up, flip the palm, back down, and then straight back up, flip, and come forward. One more time, since it was a little iffy on this first side. Flip, back down, and come on back up. Okay, other side. Straight up, flip the palm, behind, back up, flip, and down. Straight up, flip the palm, and down, back up, flip, and down. One more. Just waking up our shoulders. Then both arms come forward, thumbs up, palms as if they were pressing together. And we're just going to lift our shoulders in a circle. Up, back, and around. And then go the other way. Back, up, and forward. Trying to keep our arms as straight as we can. And then hands down, hands on hips. And we're maybe separate your feet a little bit wider. Hinge forward. And then we're just going to slowly, carefully roll around. Look to the side, roll around the back. Look to the other side and front. One more time this way, and then we'll reverse it. Okay, when you get front, go back around. Move as slow or as fast as you want. You don't have to do 20 of these. You could do one good, slow one. And then, when you get even on both sides, arms out to a T, and we'll just hula hoop with our hips. And then hula the other way. Now I'm right by a rail, which is handy if I need to hold on, but if you like, you can come just behind your chair, stand in the snow, and hold on too. So I'll just stay back here. We'll pick up this knee and let it go forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Then turn the heel in toward the body, straight up, heel out and down, heel in, up, out, down, freeze, out, heel in and down, heel out, up, in, down. Okay. To move up here to do the other foot, but you could just move to the other side of your chair. Okay, knee up. Swing it back and forth. And by that I just mean straighten it, flex your foot. And then heel in, take it up, heel out, down, heel in, up, out, down, freeze, up, out, down, heel out, up, in, and down. Okay, last one is hip. So we'll just pick our knee up straight in front of us, and then we'll open it out to the side, knee behind us, and back forward. Open, behind, and forward. You know what, today let's just do open and shut. Open and shut. Open and shut. Let's do the other side. Open, shut.
Good morning, how are you?
Open, shut. Open, shut. And one more. Open and shut. Okay, great. So now we'll do a crescent lunge. I'm gonna just move the chair up a bit. Okay, so you can hold your chair, but you don't have to. One foot comes down, and the other foot could be up on your back toe. And then sink a little bit. Front knee is bent, back leg is pretty straight. You can keep your hands on your chair and lift up one arm, or maybe lift up both. So crescent is a little different than warrior one because our heel is up. And from here, we'll bring our hands to our heart. Then we'll bring them back up. So look which knee's in front, and I'm just gonna take hold of the opposite hand and tip toward the bent knee. So a little side bend. If that is scary, hold your chair and you can still stretch over. Arms up, back down, step your foot forward, and we'll just step the other one back. Toe up, front knee bent, arms up, or hand on the chair, crescent lunge. Our back leg is a little bit straight. Then I'm going to take hold of my arm toward the bent knee and bend toward the bent knee. I'm taking hold of the arm on the other side of the bent knee. Sorry.
What? Oh!
People chatting around me. Oh well. Arms up. And take a step forward. Okay, while we're here and while we've got the chair, we're going to take one foot behind us. Just put your toe down. And then we're going to side bend the same way as the toe. So you can hold onto your chair and bend over, or you can hold onto your wrist again and bend. Whoa, falling off the snow. And then come on back up. We'll do the other side. So just toe tucked behind. You can also set your whole foot down if that feels better. And come up, hold your wrist or hold the chair and just go over. This is called Dancing Krishna. Fun, right? Okay, then come on back up. And this is one of my very favorite poses, Weeping Willow. So we'll just soften our knees and let our arms be the willow branches as they come around us. Away from the chair. Okay, so now as we did crescent before, we'll do warrior one this time. So one foot stays by the chair, one foot goes back, but this time the heel is down, front knee bent, back knee straight, and arms can come up, but they don't have to. Warrior one, and then I just move my chair a little bit. Pick up your back foot if that's okay, and warrior three. Hold on to the chair, or your hands can be soft on the chair. Your choice. Then maybe you can stand up with your knee and just let your knee come on up. Maybe. And always okay to hold on too. All about the strength in the legs. Then, this is optional. You could do dancer pose here. So if you choose, keep your knee up, or if you choose, you can reach back and hold behind your ankle. Hold on to the chair. Maybe lift up your arm. Maybe tip forward. Wah! Maybe fall over. But it's a nice little feeling here, which you can do like this. You can also do it, watch this. Okay, I'm gonna have to go around here. Standing on this leg, I put my knee on the chair, and then I can reach back and take hold of my ankle or not. I can just hold the bottom of my shoe. So that's a nice way to do dancer too. And then just come on down and we'll do the other side. I'm going to leave this like this for now. So stand on the other leg, step back, warrior one, back foot is straight, pushing into the outside of the back foot, front knee is bent. Okay, so hands can stay up high on the chair. They could come down lower and we'll just pick up our back leg. And this is warrior three. Then if you want, you can bring your front knee forward, do a little balance here. Maybe reach back, take hold. Maybe reach back and take hold behind your, okay, don't do it like that. Don't hold with the other hand. Sometimes I can get this ankle, sometimes I cannot. So maybe reach back and stand up here, or maybe put your knee on the chair and reach back and just hold part of your shoe. Being really gentle with your knee, not letting it push too hard into the chair. So dancer, this is our peak pose. Gently let go if you're holding up, which means everything is easier from here, or not. Because we'd like to do a little bit of floating tree. So floating tree is perfect if you're wearing boots because you don't put your foot right against your leg. You just let it float there. Okay, set that down. Float the other one. Hold on. Always good to hold on when you get setting up. Foot's not touching, it's just floating. Your strong muscles are holding it up in the air. And then let that come down. Very nice. Okay, so, all right. We're going to do camel pose, which ties in with our practice getting up pose. Okay, so I'm going to come down on my hands and knees. If this does not work for you, let me show camel on the chair first. So one knee's on the chair, camel standing up. Hands are in your hip bones, and you're just bringing your shoulder blades together, lifting your chest, squeezing your glutes, not looking up over, just kind of looking ahead. This could be camel standing. If you want to try camel down on your knees, we can do that. So just get down on your knees and maybe sideways. See what's happening. Okay, and then one hand can touch. You can't even see my feet, can you? Okay. We're just not going to do that today. We'll just all do camel just like this. Stretching back, squeezing our glutes. Okay, and come on back up. Time to sit down. Back here. You see my feet? Sit down on the chair. And we're going to do a little twisting. So first cross your legs, cross your knees like a Barbie. Hold onto your knees, sit up tall. And then twist the same way as the knee that's on top. So just look back over your shoulder. You can pull on this knee with your other hand if that feels okay. And then just swap out your hands and look over the other shoulder. Okay, now same leg, cross your foot over like a Ken, so your foot is flexed and your ankle's right on your knee. Okay, then sit up tall here. We'll twist again toward the knee. Looking over the shoulder. And then come on back. Look over the other shoulder. You can hold the ankle or your shin. Shin feels pretty good to me. And then while we're here, we'll do pigeon. So sitting up tall, maybe press this other knee away, flex this foot on top, and then maybe let your hands hang over. As you look forward, flex the front foot really hard if you want to feel a little more in your top hip. I know I say this every week, but I love pigeon in the chair. And then come on back up. Take that leg down. That X is here. And cross the other one like a Barbie. Knee over. He's backing up. I think maybe you didn't know that. Okay, squeeze the knee in and then turn toward your top knee. Holding the knee, pulling it away. And then come on back. Look over your other shoulder. This is called counter twist, just when you look the other way. So good for the spine because you know the spine doesn't have any synovial fluid. So when we move it and twist it, it kind of flushes fluid into all of those joints. Okay, come on back. Cross, and again twist toward the top knee. So now we're the kin cross. Come on back, counter twist the other way. Then come on back. We'll do pigeon chair on this side. So flex your foot, press your knee away, and maybe that feels like enough. That's okay, stay there. Or maybe you'd like to lean your hands down, but still keep your back really long. Flex this top foot. Do you want a little more? Flex it hard. Shoulders away from the ears, something I always need to remember. Okay, then we'll just come on back up, let the foot come down to the floor, and let's lift our heels and then lift our toes, spread them out, even in our boots. Lift, spread, lift, spread. Let's just give our knees a little nice massage. And let's let our shoulders do another circle. First away from us, and then toward us. Anything else that might feel good? I'm going to press one hand into my chair and up and over with the other hand. And then press the hand down and up and over. This is a really good chair for chair yoga. Too bad it's an Airbnb and I'll never see it again. Okay, then one more time with our neck. Just really gently, any way you'd like to move it, like a rainbow, or looking over your shoulders. We just don't take our neck around the back. It's not really a movement that is good for us. And then go ahead and sit back in your chair. Let your palms come down. Let your palms come down to your thighs, either palms down or palms up. And just like real life, you might hear stuff going on around me. People are coming in and out of this parking lot. That's okay. You can have Shavasana with or without other noise. There's never going to be a perfectly silent place. So Shavasana, we're going to let our bodies soak up the things that we did. We're going to remember how good it felt to do our expanded breathing, which we can do anytime. Anytime we feel a little stressed, breathe east and west, then south and north. If it's okay for you, just let your eyes drift closed. Today I'm going to chant first, and then we'll just hope for a few little moments of silence. Okay? Tumare bhajana ramako pave, jamana jamana ke dukkha bisarave. Tumare bhajana ramako pave, jamana jamana ke dukkha bisarave. Tumare bhajana ramako pave, jamana jamana ke dukkha bisarave. Really nice thing about home practice is you can just stay there longer if you'd like to. It is glorious here. It is so beautiful, and it means even more to me because this is the first time I've been out of town since March. So I'm just soaking up the sun, the beautiful mountains. What an amazing, glorious world we live in, even with the problems. Like, you could begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Make circles with your wrists and with your ankles. And as you listen to the singing bowl, you can begin to open your eyes. Take your time, notice what's around you. There is something glorious. There's a huge magpie in this tree right by me. I'm not a huge fan of birds, especially magpies, but even he looks pretty beautiful today. If you'd like, bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today.
Namaste.
So I'm going to see if I can show you the bird. Oh, he just flew away. But there's something funny. There's a cow skull right on the wall right here. I'll show you that. if possible. I'm not so good at moving the camera. There it is. Okay. Thank you. Bye.